Hey guys, Pitts here, and today we're going to be unboxing one of my favorite anime waifus of all time, Rikka Takarada from the Gridman universe.
Takarada Rikka. 私の名前.
You know, in the anime community, a word gets thrown around a lot and it's starting to lose its meaning, and that's the word thick, specifically when it comes to thighs. And you can argue with me all you want, but I will tell you, Rikka Takarada is the queen of anime thighs. She's the thickest of the thick. And I'm so happy I get to unbox this with you guys. But Pids, where did you get this wonderful thick thigh figurine of an anime waifu? Look no further than Big Bad Toy Store. That's right, Big Bad Toy Store is where I get most of my stuff. You can click the link in the video description down below. Please check them out and buy some awesome stuff. All right, let's talk about this wonderful packaging you got here. Wow! So this is the front of the box. As you can see, we have the beautiful Rikka Takarada just on the front there, sitting on her school desk, fixing her sock. And for the feet people, there's some feet. There's some feet. You think she's only about the thigh people? No, she's all about the feet people too. I'm not a feet person, but you know what? I'm inclusive, right? This is for you guys. We got the side of the box here, another close-up shot of Rikka. Look at that. On the other side, you got the back shot and a side shot. And then you got some different angles on the back of the box here. On the top, it says Rikka Takarada and her looking into the sky as she waits to get out of class. Well, without further ado, unboxing time, huh? Ooh, what do we got here?
Excellent!
All right, so this figure has two pieces. You have the school desk here, and then you have Rikka. Ooh, they got some text on the bottom of the desk here. It says, Tsuburaya Productions, Trigger, Akira, Amamiya, Gridman Universe, Film Partners, made in China. Nice. Okay, so let's talk about the desk here. It's pretty basic. The desk here is a little shiny top. The paint finish on the bottom here is kind of metallic, so you got a nice little shimmer right there. You got little hooks here, I'm guessing for like book bags or lunch boxes or whatever. So yeah, school desk, because you know the main characters are in high school, but you know, whatever, fictional characters. All right, let's move on. Fictional characters, doesn't matter. All right, so we got Rikka. Look at her beautiful face. I love the paint job they did here. She has a nice little subtle smile, almost like Mona Lisa-esque. You know, what is she thinking? Is she happy? Is she sad? I don't know, contemplating about life, or I don't know, I'm just talking crap. But anyways, yeah, really awesome face. I love the paint job on her eyes and eyebrows. Her hair is a nice light black. I know that kind of makes no sense because light black, I guess, is kind of gray. In the anime and some artwork, I guess the black is kind of almost like a really dark navy. It's kind of a blue tint almost, but it's definitely not black. Like my mask is black. Like this is black. This is not black. There's kind of like a nice little like a blue gradient going on there, right? So yeah, you got the red bow right there. You got the school emblem pin going on her vest. And then speaking of her vest, you got some nice ribbage here on the side of the sleeve, and you got that on the other side here, which is kind of covered by her hair, but you can see it continue there. Also, her elbows are also kind of coming in together, so like she's kind of pushing her chest in a little bit to give her some like extra bosom action popping out of the baggy vest. I mean, I know I kind of sound like a pervert, but it is what it is. This is an anime figurine. Also, there's a nice little subtle paint job here. As you can see, the nail polish, they actually use a different type of paint. You can kind of see some like reflection or like a luster shine to her fingernail right there, and it applies to every single finger, but like you can't really see it because her finger is kind of curled. But yeah, there's actually a little bit of extra like shiny shimmering paints for all of her fingernails. So that's a really nice detail. And then she has her iconic signature orange hair bundle right there. And then a highlight of this figurine is the sock. Yes, that's right, the sock, because they got them toe bean details. Look at that.
Feet.
Look at those toe bean details. Not a lot of anime figurines get a focus on the toe beans, but here we go. We can kind of see the grooves. The paint job and the sculpt does a really good job to like show subtle details of the toes right there. You got some ankle action going on right there. Her like oversized vest, and then a tiny bit of skirt popping out there. And then right underneath the skirt, you got some thick thighs right there. Pretty nice. And for those wondering, yes, there is a panty shot. There it is right there. I can't show too much because I'm gonna get demonetized, but I can see it for myself. I'll describe it for you Pretty nice. You get some camel toe action, actually.
NANI?
That's pretty nice. Again, I can't show you guys because I'm gonna get demonetized. Just a nice quick glance for you, but for me, my is only my figurine, mine. So yeah, also, it's kind of funny because when you look at her butt, like from here, you know how it's so flat? It looks like she's sitting on like a glass, right? But the reason why the butt is flat is because the desk. She's supposed to be sitting on the desk. You know, she's supposed to be like sitting here, waiting for school to end. That's her whole thing. But what's great about this is that you could technically sit her anywhere. She's kind of like a noodle stopper. Even though they provide the desk where she's supposed to be sitting, you could like sit her on top of like a bookshelf. You could sit her on top of your dining table, on top of your, top of your computer desk, anywhere you want. So that's pretty cool. This is like a multi-purpose figurine that features some thick thighs.
Yes! That's awesome!
I mean, yeah, this is a pretty simple piece. I mean, Rikka is in her classic school uniform minus the cardigan, but yeah, it's just her regular like school outfit in her little vest. So pretty nice. If you're a fan of Rikka, this is basically all you want. You want her looking cute, sitting on the desk, fixing her socks, like nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, no mechas, no saving the world, none of that stuff. It's just simple, classic Rikka. So as a fan of Gridman and as a fan of Rikka, yeah, good 9 out of 10. I don't know if this is gonna like catch anyone's eye. There's nothing super unique about this figurine, but for a fan, I really appreciate this. Especially the panty shots right here. It's pretty nice. But that's gonna be it for this unboxing. So if I've turned you into a Rikka fan, or if you're just curious and wanna check out some other figurines of your girl here, check out Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link in the video description down below. They got some other stuff too. They don't got just her. They got a lot of stuff, You're into Marvel, you're into DC, or you're into anime, Harry Potter, whatever. Go check it out, all right? Go click it, buy some stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Ready?